a Greek lasagna dish called pastitsio. So I'm gonna use, you're supposed to use a different kind of pasta, but I'm gonna use this one. It's 3 steps to this video. So make sure you salt your water. All right. Get the beef out. So everybody makes it different. Sometimes it depends how I feel. Sometimes I add carrots. Sometimes I add different spices. Sometimes I add red wine. It depends what I have on hand. Depends what kind of pasta I have. You're supposed to use a long, thick misto tube Greek pasta. But I did it with any kind of pasta, really. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. So I'm gonna let this beef get nice and broken down. I'm gonna add minced onion, or you can add onion powder. Just this one is more add a little bit because it's very overpowering because it's minced. I like to season my meat after because I like to drain the fat. Pasta's almost boiling. Now let's have a bit of oil. I know you're not supposed to add oil to pasta. I know that. Sometimes I don't add it. When you make this dish, some people don't like the bechamel sauce and they like the cheese on top. My grandfather used to love the cheese. So people, they add oil. I don't like adding oil because it's already, it already has oil in it, and I don't like greasy food. Get that. Get that. I know you guys can see my son behind me. You can make this dish how you like it. Instead of the beef, you can add chicken. Instead of the chicken, you can add pork. That's why I like cooking. You can play around with it. want to let this get nice and browned up. Okay, I drained the oil. I left the lid like a tablespoon behind. I'm gonna add in, I grated 2 medium-sized tomatoes. I'm not gonna add in the liquid, I'm just gonna add in the pulp part. I'm gonna put in a little bit of minced onion. A little bit of Italian seasoning. I'm gonna add chicken bouillon instead of salt. A little bit of thyme. Turmeric. Cinnamon. And I'm gonna add in the tomato. I might add a can of tomato sauce. I don't know yet. I'm not adding in the juice from it. I'm not adding that in. Just want the pulp. And we're gonna mix it. I don't like it overly saucy, but I might add in, because you know traditionally it's supposed to simmer all day, so we're not doing that. The pasta is almost boiling, so we're gonna add in a can of tomato sauce. The thing is, you're supposed to add, it depends. You can add a lot of sauce, or you don't have to add sauce at all. Because this dish is very rich. It has the bechamel, it has the tomato sauce. It's very acidic. It's very indulgent. So like with the cream sauce. So you don't want to catch heartburn. So this one, I'm gonna taste it. We're gonna taste it because I wanted it to simmer just a little bit. It's very good. The onion taste was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Some people don't cook it all the way through because it cooks in the oven. pasta needs a little bit more. Forgot to add some dill. The meat sauce is so good. You can add a carrot. You can grate a carrot for sweetness inside. It's also good. So now for the best part, for the bechamel. I added some butter into my pan until it gets nice and brown. I mixed the pasta with the ground beef. I added a little bit of cheese into whatever cheese I had. Okay. It's really good like that. Now I'm going to add a little bit of flour. I just filled it up a little bit. So you got to add equal parts. And then you got to do it fast. It's called a roux. Okay. You want to make sure that flour taste, the raw flour taste, is dissolved. I used to do it before the other way because I never knew how to make bechamel. Alright, I'm just going to add a little bit more. So maybe I added maybe 3 tablespoons of butter, and I added 3.5 tablespoons of flour. Now we're gonna add the milk. This is time consuming, but it's worth it. I like a lot of bechamel. Bechamel is my favorite. You don't make this dish quite often because it's so rich. I'm gonna keep stirring until it gets nice and thick, and then I'm gonna show you the next step. So you add 2 egg yolks. I added 2 egg yolks, and now we're gonna season it. Okay, now that we added in our egg yolks, it looks a little bit yellow in color. You can't see it, but I can. I'm gonna add in a little bit of salt. Oops, that's a lot of salt. I put a lot. It's okay. Because you know why? It gets very bland. And me, I don't like salt. I hate salt in food. So now we're gonna add in cinnamon. That's it. Okay. And then people add nutmeg to it. I'm not gonna add that. I'm gonna try it right now. I'm gonna check the salt. That wasn't a lot of salt. That was actually perfect. I might add a little bit more salt. So what I'm gonna add to my bechamel, like I do, I add garlic. We gotta add as much flavor as we can. Okay, gotta add in the flavor. Now we're gonna try it again. That's perfect, guys. Okay, so right now I'm gonna move you guys over here. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this on. Gotta get every bit of it out. Smooth it. Usually I love this is my favorite part of the pastitsio is this sauce. It's just so good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add, don't mind my spray can. My son makes a mess. I'm gonna add breadcrumbs. And these are Italian style breadcrumbs. And I'm gonna pop it in the oven and let it bake until the bechamel is pretty much cooked. I just wanted to get a nice crust. So, okay, this is it. I'm gonna let it cool down once before I cut it because it's gonna fall apart. So wait for the short because I'm gonna upload a short me cutting this, okay?